Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm Suzanne and this is the first video in a series I'm calling Fantasy Newbie Series. So I discovered BookTube last winter and I kind of stumbled upon it and then I fell down the fantasy rabbit hole. I started watching a lot of videos and recommendations by Regan at Peruse Project, had this huge reading list and dived headfirst into that list, and I'm still trying to catch up to everybody else. I'm sure it'll take me a couple years, but I wanted to finish this year out by reading a couple of series start to finish. So I want to finish start and finish two series by the end of this year, 2020. Oh, I do want to say, full transparency, I had read a couple of fantasy before. For example, I read Lord of the Rings, Henry Potter a couple years ago, and the other one was I read Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness, and although I don't remember it being promoted as a fantasy, it's full of vampires and witches, so I'm not sure what else it could be for genre. If I'm wrong, certainly let me know below, but I did love that series, and I look forward to our next book. I also look forward to the second series for the TV show that's coming out, I think in January, February, but I digress. Okay, so for the two series that I'm going to read by the end of 21, I chose series that I've heard lauded and talked about over and over and over on BookTube. The first one, you could probably tell from the thumbnail, Six of Crows. I mean, this one I've heard about more than any other one, I'm sure. People have referred to it as, oh, this book is like Six of Crows. If you like Six of Crows, then you'll probably like this. This is like Six of Crows. I mean, it just went on and on. So this series is a duology, so 2 books, and that is by Leigh Bardugo. Look, and everybody's right, the spines are absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going to get into a big description about this book because honestly, it is all over BookTube. I think that would be probably boring to some. I'll just say this, Six of Crows, I'll read the cover here. 6 dangerous outcasts, 1 impossible heist. And I heard that this book is it's told from the perspective of all these different people. So I look forward to that. I heard it's very fast paced, dark, and yeah, I can't wait to get into it. And that'll be probably the second of these 2 series that I read because I chose the second series based on the fact that it is talked about all over BookTube, just like Six of Crows, but it has 4 books. I'm not sure what that's called. It's not a trilogy, obviously. A quadrilogy? You'll have to let me know about that too. That's funny. Okay, so the other reason I chose it is because the 4th book and final book of this series is coming out on December 1st. It is, of course, An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. And again, the final book's coming out on December 1st. I thought it would be fun to catch up with the series because it's been referenced so many times. And also to read a book as it's released along with other booktubers, which will be fun for me. Okay, so this is An Ember in the Ashes, like I said. And the second book is called Nope, that's the third. Have them in the wrong order here. The second book is A Torch Against Night. And the final book is A Reaper at the Gates. So I don't know why these covers are so different. I bought them off somebody. These are both hard covers. Did they switch the covers in between? That would stink. I'm not sure. But I ordered, obviously, the one coming out in the first will be hardcovered, so this is soft. So if I love this series as much as everybody else, I'm definitely going to make them a matching set. So again, I'll just be brief in this description. So Laia and her family have challenged, so she's part of the scholar class, and the Empire has kind of taken over, and they're considered like underlings. Anyway, her brother gets taken by the Empire, is in charge with treason. So she decides, and she goes after the resistance to see if they'll rescue her brother, and they make a deal with her that yes, they will do so if she spies and gives them information. If she spies on the Commandant, they will help release her brother. So the Commandant is the one in charge of all the masks, they're called. So she's in charge of the academy that trains these masks, which are elite soldiers, basically, for the Empire. And she's really, really evil. So when she's there, she meets another character who turns out to be a mask, but also the son of the Commandant, and his name is Elia. And did I say that properly? I think I did. Elias? Doesn't like the Empire and he wants out. So I guess they fall in love. And okay, I decided to read this one first because I want to be ready for December 1st. But if you think I would enjoy to read Six of Crows first. Let me know in the comments below. All right. If you're wondering why I only chose 2 series to start and finish by the end of 2020, it is because I also have fantasy books that I want to start by the end of the year, and I have a couple that I want to catch up on. There's a new release coming out for one of them this month, and I'll let you know what they are in the second video of this Fantasy Newbie series. All right, guys, have a great week, and I will see you next week with another video. Thanks.